So this is the project we're going to be working on for this project. It's a go-kart that won't turn on. So I'll show you right now, like what's wrong with it. So we put gas and everything, but it still won't turn on. It'll turn on for a little bit, but then it'll turn off. You see? It like turns on and then turns off. Alright, so what we think is a problem is, so right here is where you will find the filter. But soon you will see that there is no filter. And you see you can see like some liquids right here. So obviously, like, since there's no filter, all the junk is just going straight to the carburetor. So what we're gonna try to do is just take out the carburetor, try to clean it up. And we bought a filter for it. Filter's right here. We don't know if it'll fit though. It looks, yeah, it looks a little too big. But yeah, we'll just buy another one. But today we're just gonna clean it up, and we will show you the process of cleaning it up and how to take it apart. All you're gonna need is a cross screw, because right here, I don't know if you can see, but it just needs these. So we're gonna remove these two screws right here, and then just try to remember where the screws go. Try not to lose them, because once you lose them, you know, it's just, you're messing around with an engine. So try to always put them down like on a surface that you can't lose them, like, you know. So just simply screw it off, and then once that thing comes off, you're gonna want to take this thing off. Don't lose that little ring right there either. You're gonna need that. As you guys can see, this is all dirty. It hasn't been cleaned in, I don't know how long, but you know, it hasn't been cleaned. So this is the carburetor right here. This whole system right here. In order to clean it out and take it out, we're gonna need to take off these bolts right here and take this hose off. And I believe there's another hose right here. So I think we're just gonna focus right now on taking that off and then cleaning all of this after. There's always a different way to do it. Alright, so just remember these goes together, and just remember where it goes. Remember in the back. We're gonna put this with the other bits. I'm gonna do the same one. I believe it has two. Yeah, it has one in the back. You can't really see this part in the back, but there is one in the back, so we're just gonna take this one off as well. Alright, these spots right here, just clip it together. And you're gonna wanna like just pull it out. Alright, so we got the carburetor off. This is the carburetor. And watch out, because this hose right here, it's kind of hard to take off. So what you want to use is like a flathead and just kind of like separate it little by little. Try not to rip it, because it goes all the way into the engine, so you might, to replace it, you might have to like take the whole engine apart. But this engine, it goes to the gas, so this is just gas dripping down, which is kind of cool because we're gonna need to drain the gas out anyways to just get all the junk out of that one. So I'm gonna just wash my hands real quick and then put on some gloves, and yeah, after that we're gonna start cleaning out the carburetor. All right, so we finally got the carburetor out after like a long ass time, and then it's still filling up a shit ton of gas, and there's still a little bit of gas in here. But yeah, so you guys can see like all this junk right here. We're gonna clean it off. You could either just scrape it off with like a flathead, you know, like how easy, you see how easily it comes out. It's just like mud and all that dirt and grime and stuff. And then after, you can just clean it with the paper towel, like, or these are like kitchen towels, but you don't want to use these. You want to use like actual like you know, like automotive freaking cleaning towels. But you just want to scrape this off, get it as clean as possible. It might not matter, like you may think that it might not make a big difference, but when the parts are dirty, it could make like the dirt and all that dirty stuff just go inside the engine, and that's just not good. You know, like this is super dirty. You guys can see like all that stuff right there, right? The inside might not look that dirty, but over here it is. You see? And then you also want to make sure that all the parts and components here, that you want to make sure that they're nice and freely moving, because if they're not, then you just need to loosen them up, and that just means they haven't been used in a while. So we're just gonna clean this up real quick. You could also just spray this cleaner inside, like so. Safety first, guys. These are like skin tight, so it assures that we're not gonna get anything in our eyes. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna put this back and continue doing what we were doing, which is cleaning the carburetor. I guess might as well we just clean that little metal piece, which will cover it, and then we will need to go get another air filter, because the one we got did not fit that good. You could also take this thing off, because There's some more components inside there to get a deeper clean. So we're gonna need fucking, what is that, hexagon one? Let's see if I have one. This one. Oh, it's a little too big. Oh, this one right here. So you guys can see, once we open this up, there's gonna be some liquids in there that are gonna be coming out. And same thing, it's just gas. Look at all that shit in there, bro. I don't know if that's part of the pizza, but look at that, guys. Tell me that was not the problem. How could that not be the problem, dude? That has to be like part of the problem. I'm gonna clean that thing up again too. Look at that. It looks like fucking pepperoni. It looks like it's part of the pizza. The goal with this go-kart is going to be to make it a little bit faster and make it fully rear-wheel drive, because you guys can see right now the engine is only connected to this one wheel. You can see this chain right here. And the other wheel, there's no chain, no engine connected to it. So the only thing powering this go-kart is this wheel right here. So I want to make it fully rear-wheel drive, and hopefully we could swing this go-kart. You know, like drift it. So that is the plan with this go-kart, to give it more power. Because right now it only has 5 horsepower. The goal would be to make it 20 horsepower. So like, what? Make it 4 times faster or 4 times more horsepower. And then from there, just change it to make it fully rear-wheel drive, so we can swing it. But obviously right now it won't start, so right now we just have to fix that problem, the whole starting problem. And I believe the source of that would be this carburetor, which is really, really dirty. And to be honest, guys, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is a learning experience as I go. So this is just showing you guys to not be scared, to just freaking go on and try new things. Because to be honest, how you gonna learn if you don't try it? You know, you're gonna have to fuck up a couple times in order to learn. So don't be scared, and just, you know, just go on and do what you want to do. Don't let the fear of failure keep you back from doing what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, people only remember your success. You know? Like freaking Michael Jordan. Yes, he missed hella shots, but what do you remember? He's the greatest basketball player of all time. Well, probably not now. I think he's like second now, but...
Who's first?
First? He's still first?
No, who's first?
Jerry's first. You already know. Shout out to the homie Jerry. He's out here in the league. And this is the cleanest I think I'm going to be getting it to. I will be just going over it one more time. Just so I could be totally sure that's the best it's gonna get. I mean, it was way better than how it was. As you guys could tell, all this freaking shit that was in there. We're just gonna put this back in here and screw it back, since that part of the carburetor is already cleaned. And then just torque this bitch back down.
What about the black thing?
One black thing. Oh no, those are not part of. Those are not part of the carb.
Yeah, I think it is.
Damn, I'm literally wasting this shit like it didn't cost me. Anyways, so this is pretty clean now. Cleaner than what it was. It's obviously like, I don't know if that's rusted or whatever it is, but like I said, we're probably just gonna buy a whole new freaking setup. We're gonna put this back together. I kind of remember how it went. I know this shit probably went like this, right? Maybe. We don't know. Like I said, do not be scared to try new things, even though if you end up like me without an engine anymore. But, you know, it's a learning experience, man. Like, how did the first guy that worked on the engine learn how to work on the engine? Like, he always had to start somewhere, you know? Like, no one knew before him. If so, who knew? Like, who taught that guy? And who taught that guy? And who taught that guy? I guess now we're gonna just finish this up and just put everything back together and see if anything has improved, and if it has, if it runs now, and we're gonna just fill it with new gas and put it back together. So, yeah. So you guys could watch the process of me putting it back together. I don't know if you guys want to do that, but you guys could just fast forward, just do a double tap. Dude, these glasses are getting foggy. Cool. But this is my playlist when I feel like going drifting. You know, it's just like,
There's the Tokyo one.
no, it's in there too. It's in there. So look, this one obviously does not go there. You know what I mean? It obviously does not go there. This thing goes right here. I did not know that, but I know that. It's common sense. When working on cars or any type of stuff, most of the stuff is common sense. Just use your freaking brain. Like, this obviously goes here. If you did not know that, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like I'm really sorry. I don't know what I did to like cause that. this thing right here, because like I was saying, this is where the gas comes from. So where's gas coming from? Right here. So right now I'm gonna teach you how to put obvious things together. Gas, remember how I said gas and air right here, right? So look, where does this look like it's gonna fit? This is door right now, all right? Where are the highlighted parts? Where does it look like it's gonna fit? Yeah, exactly, right here, right? Boom. All right, look at all this gas. So we're just gonna put this thing back in there, just force it in there. You see, that was easy. All right, now you get the pliers, right? To tie in this so it doesn't come loose. And you're gonna wanna move it to the front right here. Isn't that also obvious? And if it isn't, well, guess what? Now you know. Just pinch it and bring it down. As long as it doesn't come apart. Yeah, I think that's good. I just don't want the gas to be leaking out, but if it does, then we'll find out soon. And then this one, this hose right here, where does it go? Where does it go? Obviously, it's gonna go right there. Because where else is it gonna go? All right, and that one came off pretty easily, so I don't think there's gonna be anything, but I think I'm gonna wanna add something later on in the future. So this is obviously gonna need, I don't know what these are called. I think they're like gaskets or something like that. I don't know what they're called. Head gaskets. They're not head gaskets. I don't know what they're called. Like I said, I did not take any freaking classes before this. I'm just doing this out of puro huevo. Oh, remember where things go, because then you're gonna mess up and end up with extra screws and stuff. You don't want that. Remember these? You remember where we got them from? Right there. All right. It wasn't that hard. Try to align that as well as you can. Take a look around, like 360 view. It's probably like the best I'm gonna get it to, right? And then we're just gonna put the screws in. All right, do you guys remember how we took this thing apart? Yes?
Yes, with the screw.
Exactly, with the screw. Then screw right. Righty, tighty, loose, lefty, loosey.
Yeah, righty, tighty, lefty, loosey.
Exactly. So look, see? Now that's pretty tight. It ain't gonna go anywhere. You know? You could tighten it a little bit more. Just don't tighten it too much, because then you'll crack the bolt. You don't want to do that, because then at that point you're just effed. Like, oh, my glove. Oh, it took my glove. It took it. No, it's right there hanging off. Ah, damn. Hopefully that doesn't cause any problems in the future.
I'm on this slaughter gang shit, murder gang.
Final truth, where we're gonna find out if we did everything right. You know, we're gonna find out if we put all the components in right, if anything's gonna blow up. So our hamster is gonna be Mr. Jonathan, our contestant, who's willing to die for this project.
Sacrifice my life for Pakistan.
You want to be a pilot? Yeah. You can't forget the speaker system inside the car.
Doobie Beats.